Capitol Hill is not immune to COVID-19. Of the thousands of U.S. patients with the virus, 2 are now members of Congress. Florida Congressman Mario Diaz-Balart and Utah Congressman Ben McAdams released statements Wednesday night saying they have tested positive. A troubling report out today. The Center for Disease Control says 38% of patients known to be hospitalized in the U.S. are younger, between 20 and 54 years old, and 12% of intensive care patients are between 20 and 44.
We're asking the young people to help us with this mitigation strategy by staying out of the bars, staying out of the restaurants, really trying to distance yourself.
This as President Trump signs a coronavirus aid package, providing free testing and 2-week paid sick leave for full-time workers who come down with the virus.
We are all in this together and we'll come through together. It's the invisible enemy.
Next up, putting money straight into the hands of the American people. Trump is pushing Congress to approve a $1 trillion-plus economic recovery package. It could include $500 billion in direct payments to Americans, $300 billion for small businesses, and $50 billion for the airline industry. But will it all be enough?
You and I have lived through these crises before. V-shaped recession. There's going to be a recession for 2 or 3 months, and then the economy is going to boom out of this.
Meanwhile, a federal government plan to combat COVID-19 warned that the pandemic could, quote, last 18 months or longer. It also predicts widespread shortages that could strain the nation's healthcare system.
I view it as in a sense, a wartime president.
President Trump has now invoked a wartime law, the Defense Production Act, allowing him to direct American industries to produce critically needed medical equipment and protective gear. Still, the shutdown is taking its toll. Stocks tumbling again Wednesday, and oil dropping below $21 per barrel for the first time since 2002. And in the latest round of shutdowns, the largest owner of shopping malls in the nation, the Simon Property Group, is closing the doors of all its malls and retail properties. Ford, General Motors, and Chrysler Fiat are also closing all of their factories in the U.S., Canada, and Mexico, sending 150,000 workers home. Meanwhile, some hope and good news coming from Wuhan, China, once the epicenter of the virus. Chinese authorities saying Thursday the city and its surrounding provinces had no new cases to report. In Washington, Jenna Browder, CBN News.